411 Calisthenic Lifestyle Podcast, where we bring you tips and tricks to improving your calisthenic practice to get you faster results you deserve. Otep, I am that I am. Some call me Haru, your modern monk, your cannabis fitness strategist. Back at it again, here for you with the podcast, bringing it to you, the 411. Hitting it up, letting you know what's good with you. It's been a minute since I actually did a podcast, literally audio show, but I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to be breaking down some things that I think ESPN, CBS, NBC, these sports networks around the world literally are not even talking about when it comes to Michael Jordan versus this LeBron James issue about this GOAT issue. Who's the GOAT? Who's truly the best? And it's kind of interesting because, like I said, this is very debatable within the community itself. You know what I'm saying? Overall, the community. I mean, you have had some great athletes, not just athletes, but entertainers. I mean, just people in general that have showed their abilities, that showed their, piece of the pie, per se, within this world, within this worldview, within this existence. So what I'm going to be talking about today, the subject matter is talking about Michael Jordan is truly the GOAT. And here is why. Literally, it's not about his abilities. That's one of the things I noticed with these ESPN and all these commentators. They're talking about their abilities. Michael Jordan versus LeBron James' ability. And LeBron James, he came out saying he was the GOAT. I don't know if he said it that way, but he kind of said, well, I'm the greatest, right? Even though I think it's the differ, far as others would say that about this particular athlete and whatnot, even though he's a young brother, and I get it and I understand, a lot of things he have accomplished in his earlier years, that makes sense, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, certain things are distinguished. Ability-wise, LeBron James is very, and I'm not really a big fan, and I'm not going to say I'm biased in certain things and this and that, but when you look at the ability, go look at some of his games. A lot of the games are not exciting. A lot of the games are really like, okay, that's average. You know what I'm saying? Don't take me wrong. He has ability to do over average things, and I'm not knocking that. I'm a big LeBron fan to an extent, but I'm not over possessive like a lot of these fans are. Keep it real with you. Even like for Michael Jordan, I wasn't possessive of Michael Jordan. So I just want y'all to see that stand where I stand on that particular issue. Now, growing up as a youth, growing up in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, really carving out some things for me as far as mentally, physically, spiritually as well. And I was an athlete growing up, so I want people to understand this. And I wasn't the average athlete. I was a jock. I had opportunity, and I'm not bragging or anything like that, but I understood mindset. I understood certain situational issues that you put yourself in sports-wise. I was a big wrestler, and I played football. Them were my big two main sports growing up, and I excelled in both of them. I wasn't the really big guy in football like everybody may think. I played cornerback and I played safety, and I was good at those positions. Even in wrestling, I was a very small guy. I wrestled from 103 to 125 in my high school career, and then when I went to college, I was 118 to 126 range, All-American during those years. But at the same time, it's an understanding of a mindset. That's what the people are forgetting about. I would say I'm more into psychology than the physical aspect, even though the physical aspect is pretty much that's what brings it all together. But you definitely have to have the psychological, the mindset. That's the difference, I think, with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. The abilities are far none. I think LeBron James is very athletic wise, very mobile, very, the shots per shot, boom, 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 well-rounded basketball player, if you want to go there. But Jordan, he had all the ability as well, and even though you can't really compare them, I don't think you really can compare them, because you're talking two, two different time periods. Basketball back in the 90s and 80s were totally different rules, regulations, whatnot. I mean, it's a totally different ball game here in the 2000s and whatnot going into. So that's another differ we don't really talk about. But I truly think it's the root of the mindset. Now, let's talk about the mindset of these individuals, or the mindset of true GOAT or phenomenal, out of this world mindset, where people are like, you feel where I'm coming from? That's the difference. Now, let me go into some backup. Let me back up and talk about some iconic, changing the game type mentality individuals. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm referring to, look, this is the difference. Michael Jordan is the Michael Jackson of the basketball game. In general, let's put it out there. This is what Michael Jordan has done for the game, literally. He's the Michael Jordan. He's the Prince. He's the Mike Tyson. That's what is the distinguish between the GOAT, the true GOAT. You feel what I'm saying? LeBron James does not bring that aspect to the game of basketball. You feel me? He's great. He's phenomenal. In his youth, he was spectacular. You feel what I'm saying? But he does not bring that game. He don't bring that same mentality to the NBA. That's just my take on it. I'm looking at him and I'm wondering, and like I said, he's a lot younger, but one of the things we got to realize is it's a lot of dick worship, right? We're worshiping these brothers. We're putting them up on these pedestals that's like, what the, and then we forget about, these guys are human too. So we can judge these guys, and they're going to judge themselves and whatnot. They're going to do things that we all don't agree with. Look at the R. Kelly issue. R. Kelly's brilliant. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to artistry, when it comes to writing music, when it comes to articulating, when it comes to creativity, he's brilliant. Nobody can touch him in that field. You feel what I'm saying? Look at Michael Jackson and his issues with these little kids and all that. I don't agree with that stuff, but at the same time, you can't knock his creativity. You can't knock, you see what I'm saying? What the creativity of aspect of what they have brought to the game when you're talking about bringing to this world, in other words. Don't take me wrong. I mean, you can fault them for those things. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with all those issues. If they was wrong for doing that, R. Kelly and all these, they wrong for doing all that crap. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you still got to give them their props. I don't care what it is. You got to give them their props. It's kind of like not Marilyn Manson, but the other dude who's in jail, who actually recently died, 2017, who killed all those people. But look what we have done. Not saying what he done is right, but my point is, look how many people know who he is. I was a little kid and I knew who he was too. That's so crazy. I mean, when you're talking, the Donald Trump influence, all these influences, but they truly have done something to you to really get you to think about why they're in these positions and why they're in these places. Michael Jackson, Prince, Mike Tyson, Richard Branson, Elon Musk. What do they all have in common? That I don't think LeBron and all the rest of them, Kobe Bryant and all these other people they was comparing back then, he's a GOAT. Shit, I would even give, keep it real with you, I would give Allen Iverson, props. You know what I'm saying? Up there. I'm not saying he's the GOAT, but one of the things, all these brothers who I just mentioned, Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Prince, Mike Tyson, Richard Branson, Elon Musk, and many others who are in that top tier category. The difference is this. And this is what truly make Michael Jordan the GOAT of basketball of all time, Walter Chamber. I mean, it was some great cats out there. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's a whole bunch of brothers out there that really took the game to a whole nother level. But what Michael Jordan has brought to the game, I mean, even your brother. I can't even say the brother's name. I'm kind of flipping my mind. But my point is, Michael Jordan, the difference is the showmanship. The showmanship, the entertainment, and the mindset. Now, the entertainment, the showmanship. Now, nobody till this day can touch Michael Jackson. I don't care who, what, when. Even Elvis can't even get with Michael Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? And these dudes is making crazy billions of dollars and they're dead and gone. You feel what I'm saying? Even Tupac couldn't even hit that up, even though Tupac was a great example. I should put him on this list because he was a show. He had that showmanship. See what I'm saying? That's what distinguished Jordan from LeBron is the showmanship. Now, what I mean by showmanship, now we're going to break down some of the details as far as what I mean by showmanship. Because showmanship really brings, don't take me wrong, Michael Jordan's been around a while, so obviously he's a billionaire, okay? He got the shoe line, he's got his brand, cool, understanding, he got the business savviness, boom. But he's not as business, and you really can't compare that now, because LeBron James has been doing very well with his business models, getting around, other aspects of his mentors, people like that, got his mind right, don't get caught up in all this drama, trouble, yada, yada, yada. I'm not knocking that. He's a young man. He's got many more opportunities coming his way. I'm not knocking that. But that still don't make him the GOAT, the greatest of all time. You feel what I'm saying? The greatest of all time is Jordan. Think about this. Now, Jordan, the one thing Jordan does, LeBron just got back, right? We illustrating. We seen that the other day when LeBron came back, played some ball. No, yeah, he probably filled out the stadium, whatnot, but he didn't bring no excitement. All the, even the highlights didn't even show no excitement. He shot a few threes and this and that. Okay, cool. But he didn't bring nothing to the game. This is the difference. Michael Jordan, the one thing about Michael Jordan, even in the early 80s, when he came to the ball game, 84, 83, 84, somewhere around there. My point is, when he came to the game, he brought something to the game. Then look, nobody was paying attention to the Chicago Bulls till Michael Jordan came over there. You feel what I'm saying? This is the difference. When he was dunking like crazy, he was making it happen. That's the difference with Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Michael Jordan brings showmanship, and every day he came to perform. That's the difference. Even if he lost the game, he gonna give you a performance. This dude was sick. This dude illustrated many failures. He illustrated many failures to give him the opportunity what he has expressed throughout the years. That's the thing that the people are not talking about. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. And some people may call me a psychologist because I really enjoy the mindset of how people think, how people are approached. LeBron James does not do that. He can articulate things. He putting things in perspective. He's good at that. But then when it comes to like other people being involved with him too, it's about harmony. When you step on the court and you actually trigger and you can see it within the team, that's another thing. Jordan will step on the court and the team will step their whole game up. Look, Scottie Pippen was a great player. Yeah, not a good player. Scottie Pippen was a great player. When he got with Michael Jordan, he was even more better. You feel me? That's the difference. That is literally the difference what make Michael Jordan the GOAT. I don't care if he didn't win all the rings he did win. You can see it within the structure. That was the difference. Even when he shot that last shot with the Jazz, when he shot that last shot, everybody knew that was the clincher. Everybody knew this brother is the coldest in the game, literally. When you under pressure, see, that's another thing. LeBron James haven't been under pressure as many times as Michael Jordan to prove that he is the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? Because the more failures, the more success. You kind of see where I'm coming from? Even though LeBron James have demonstrated that he can do some things under pressure, whatnot. But and I'm not saying the rings are telling the story. It's really not about the rings. It's about your teammates. It's about the people around you. What do you do with the people around you? How do you affect the people around you? That's the difference. You see what I'm saying? That is literally the difference. That's what all these basketball players that actually played with Michael Jordan, that's what they're talking about. But we're not pinpointing those particular incidents. We're not pinpointing those demonstrations. We're pinpointing his athletic ability where, oh yeah, he could shoot this, he could shoot. No, what he did, he affected people. Michael Jordan affected people to respond more colder, better, greater than they even knew they had the ability. Armstrong, all these different players that was around Michael Jordan played way better. You know, you felt like I didn't even play on the team, but I felt the effect of the team because I played on high caliber teams. I played on a state championship team. I played, I was involved with the, national championship team. So I know what the feeling is. You feel what I'm saying? And you can see the feeling within the teammates. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, from the Bears to all my examples of all the teams I've been on, those particular energy, that particular synergy is there. That's what Jordan brought to the game. You don't hear that coming from LeBron's teammates. Literally, you don't hear that coming from LeBron's teammates. You know what I'm saying? And then the funny thing is you can see the effect of, okay, when LeBron is not there, they're not playing. I mean, they're playing average ball, just like they're playing average ball when he's there. They're not playing exceptional ball. See, and I think that's another difference. Why Michael Jordan is the GOAT of all time. And I think, and that crosses all the boards. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like Michael Jackson. No, nobody can touch Mike. Nobody can touch Mike, period. I don't care who you are. R. Kelly can't even get with Michael Jackson. That's how cold it is. Think about this. The only person I think who's actually on that caliber of Michael Jackson is Prince. But Prince has his own category. This is the thing. This is what I asked a friend today. I said, if you had an opportunity with both of these brothers in their prime, Michael Jackson in his prime, and Prince in his prime, and you had an opportunity to go to the concert, which concert would you choose? Michael Jackson or Prince? Hands down, no hesitation, it would have been Michael Jackson, period, point blank. And that's my opinion. But that's the ability, that's the effect, that's the influence that Michael Jackson had brought on the world view. That's what Michael Jordan has done. That's what Mike Tyson done. That's what Richard Branson done. That's what Elon Musk has done. These are the things we're not paying attention to because it's a mindset. It's the ability. It's a mindset and showsmanship. What you can achieve way beyond. Think about it. LeBron hasn't done that yet. And I haven't seen it expressed yet with all the years I've been following the brother on the basketball court. Yeah, he has done great things going to these teams, making them championship. Cool. But this is the thing. It's kind of funny because the brothers don't even say that his teammates, you don't even hear his teammates really express certain things about this brother that I think that should be expressed. That's the difference. So it's entertaining. This is the difference what I think Michael Jordan is different from LeBron James, what make Michael Jordan the GOAT. The entertainment quality, the showmanship quality, and the mindset. Think about it. The mindset that Michael Jordan affected his teammates where they was like, look, they became better. Literally, they became better when Mike was on the court. Not when Mike was on the court, when Mike was off the court. They became better individuals, players. You see what I'm saying? When they left the Bulls and this and that, they knew, okay, but they created their own careers. That's the difference. See, and that's what I don't think LeBron get. LeBron, you go to a team and yeah, you're the best on the team, far none. But at the same time, who you bringing up? Who have you created? Who have you developed? It's kind of like Dr. Dre. Yeah, they get me in a whole nother category. Dr. Dre's the same way. He's just in the music industry. Let's use him as an example. Dr. Dre has influenced more hip hop artists of all time, literally. You know him. NWA. Eazy-E, Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent. Should I go on? These are some of the biggest. Let me back up. Tupac, some of the biggest artists in the world, literally, that you know about. We ain't gonna compare Jermaine Dupri. He ain't done that. He have a few artists that we may know of, but they're still not around. They're not even relevant. See, that's the difference. That's the difference what Michael Jordan brings to the game besides LeBron. And I'm not knocking LeBron's success, so don't be up here hating and this and that. Oh, this brother. No, it's a different mentality. You got to understand it's a different mindset. And you cannot really compare them. Because LeBron James, when you talk about the physical aspect, LeBron James, that brother's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? He's unbelievable when you know, from everything aspect, he is a lot taller. So, but not a lot, but my point is, come on, folks. We got to realize it's a mindset. That's what distinguished Michael Jordan from LeBron James, period. What makes Michael Jordan the GOAT. Literally. Okay, LeBron James have the opportunity to become the GOAT, but right now, as the status is sitting right now, Michael Jordan holds that title, period, point blank. And that's my opinion. So I'm sure everybody else got their own opinion, why Jordan and this and that and blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, this is the thing is not being told. They're not saying the ESPN, NBC, and all these sports networks. They're not talking about the mindset, the ability what Michael Jordan had when he stepped on. He had leadership qualities, right? It's a few things that stands out where you can see it on the court. You can see it even in his business savviness. You feel what I'm saying? You're not a billionaire just to be a billionaire. No, Elon Musk is not a billionaire just to be a billionaire. He's helping billions of people. And you might not agree with the help or the shoes is killing people and people. Okay, understood. But at the same time, you got to understand, Bill Gates, yeah, the computer's killing people too, if you want to go there. Right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, check it. Being clear, overall, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And he didn't have to say that. People saying that 24/7. LeBron James said it himself. And it's funny because, you know, the arrogancy of the youth, right? We gonna be arrogant. We gonna be, you know. And I'm not saying he's not confident. LeBron James confidence in what he's doing. Cool. All respect. You know, but he didn't have to say it. Let the people say it. That's what really express it. I didn't have to say I'm the coldest on the mat, wrestling mat. The people gonna say it. Let them say it. Let them witness it. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. LeBron James is a brilliant young man. All props to the brother. Don't knocking that brother. But at the same time, he's not the GOAT. The true GOAT is truly Michael Jordan. Overall case, I'm talking about overall athletes in general. He has proven that. He has shown that on the court, on and off the court. You know what I'm saying? We're human. We make mistakes. That's part of the game. Feel what I'm saying? That's part of life. That's how we grow. That's how we transmutate. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, shout out respect to Michael Jordan. Shout out respect to LeBron James. Not knocking, but at the same time, we got to keep it real. It's a mindset. It's showmanship. Check it out. the people who wasn't even a Chicago Bulls fan, if you wasn't even a Chicago Bulls fan, you be clicking between games. I guarantee you. Look, I'm up in Alaska. We didn't even have cable. My grandma didn't even have cable. But we watched those games, TNN, and I forgot even the other network that was actually utilizing the game. But it'd be two games going on at the same time. Which game you think I was watching? When Michael Jordan was playing, Michael Jordan would be playing, we'd be on that game, and we wasn't even big fan. Look, we wasn't even big Chicago Bulls fans. We way up in Alaska, but I had plenty of friends who was Chicago Bulls fans. But at the same time, you be watching simultaneously, you be clicking both games. Now, and if that ain't touching somebody's heart right now, to keep it 100, look, Jordan would play the game, and that brother be doing something unbelievable that you have not even witnessed before on the basketball court. And everybody be like, oh my goodness, Michael Jordan. Think about it. That's all they would talk about on the ESPN. Come on. So that's the funny thing. You don't see that as much with LeBron James, unless he's doing something, well, I don't even know, because I don't even really see that much going on with him. But I know guaranteed Michael Jordan, you would see a highlight with that brother doing something spectacular, and it'd be all through the game. It don't be like one part of the game. This brother would be every quarter, he'd be doing something spectacular. You know what I'm saying? Or his teammates be doing something spectacular where you be like, oh, I'm going to go check out that, the replays. Until next time. This your Modern Monk. Back at it, the 411 Calisthenics Podcast. Straight at you. Just understanding the mind. You know what? We talk about a lot of different things here. But the main key thing is the psychological, the mindset, where people are at. Where are you at? And that's what I'm going to end it with this. Michael Jordan is truly the GOAT. And here is why. Have a great day. Stay strong. Peace. And I'm out. Much love.